Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's nice to be back. It's been about a month since I've done a figure review. So I'm sorry, just haven't had any figures. But one came in today, Captain Cassian Andor from Rogue One. So this is what we'll be taking a look at today. So this is the 2021 version with the new face, and I think this face looks really good. So I ordered this last June, and here it is March 1st. So I'm just happy to finally have this thing. And as you can see, it comes in the Galaxy packaging. You got Star Wars The Black Series up top. Through this window, you can see Cassian. Now the blaster that he comes with, that is the A280 CFE. So it is a blaster pistol, but it also has a stock attachment as well as a barrel attachment to turn it into a sniper rifle. And then down here, you have Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and Captain Cassian Andor. On this side of the box, the front window wraps around, and you got Star Wars The Black Series again down there. And there's this side with the artwork. It's a nice looking picture of Cassian. I really like that. That looks really good. And this color for Rogue One is just absolutely beautiful. Great looking color, great picture. There's a small window on the top of the box. And there's the bottom, barcode, and all this teeny tiny print that no one reads. And there's the back of the box. Same picture as the side. You have a short bio in 5 different languages. Cassian is number 2, and then you got some more stuff that no one reads. I'm going to get Captain Cassian Andor open, and let's take a look at him. All right, so here is Captain Cassian Andor out of the box, and I have the old Cassian, the original Cassian here to compare to in a second, but let's focus on this one first. So this face looks fantastic, I think. I think they did a great job on this. Very good likeness to Diego Luna. I mean, the scruff looks good. The eyes, nose, mouth, everything from the neck up, spectacular. I mean, they really, really just did a great job. The hair is, I'm sure it's the exact same sculpt, but it looks fine, back, sides, top, everything looks fine. But man, this face, I like it. And since we're on the subject of faces, yeah, this this is a vast improvement over the original. I mean, they kind of got the expression down, but there's no contest. I mean, this one is so much better. It's not overly shiny. I mean, yes, in this light, it's a little shiny, but just in natural room light, it's really not overly shiny. But man, yeah, there's a vast improvement. And from the neck down, it's the exact same figure. Even the paint isn't that much cleaner. But since we're here, I mean, we'll take a look at it. I mean, this jacket, it looks great. Got some nice detail up here. Nice pocket, zipper. This is probably a rank insignia right there. Some great little sculpt in here. Love the sculpt around the bottom. Got this little doodad. Cool texture right here. That is nice. I love that. The back looks fantastic. I mean, great looking wrinkles, seams, sleeves have this going on each side. This little sculpted stripe. Very nice. The cuffs look good. It's a good looking jacket. And that's what the shirt looks like underneath. It's just a white shirt with some very nice wrinkles. Got a little fold here where the little flap, I guess, folds down. Got a little collar sticking up. Now, since we're here, I can get picky. The skin tone on the neck doesn't quite match this new face. It's just slightly off. On the original, it's practically the same color, but on the new one, this one is a little more, kind of a pinkish skin tone where they left the original neck. They didn't do anything with the neck. So there's a little bit of contrast there between the face and the neck. But moving on down to this belt, great looking belt. It is exactly the same as the 2016 version belt. There's no difference, but it's a cool looking belt. This little buckle, fantastic. Love this. Love little studs here. It's got a nice leather look to it. The texture is just very nice. Nice silver buckle. The holster kind of hangs low. The holster is like a big old box, but you got a little bit of a little doodad there, and it just comes around. Got a little stud back here, and right here, got some, it looks like ammo. Yeah, that's nicely done. And the pants are just tan pants. There is zero difference between the two. Maybe a slightly different shade, but same sculpt, same pants. Great wrinkles. Comes down, got this little, almost looks like a little elastic band on some sweatpants. I like it though. And these boots, I love these boots. This strap going across, love this. Got a little flap on top. Great sculpt in here. Nice soles. Yeah, some good looking boots. So yeah, despite being the exact same figure, just with an updated face, I'm still happy to have this. And since we're here, let's just run through articulation real quick. So the head is super tight, but you do have some side to side at the head. He can look down to there, and he can look up that far. And you've got 0 tilt at the head. The arms go out that far, and they can rotate all the way around. So you've got pinless, single-jointed elbows, but they just get to 90. There's a swivel at the elbow, and both hands are hinged side to side. There's the right. Man, that's loose. That's awful. And there's the left. So there's some swivel at the midsection. You've got some pretty decent crunch, some decent back, but it gaps really bad right here. And you've got a little bit of side-to-side tilt. So this holster is nice and flexible, so that allows the legs to get up that far. And as far as going out, you can see the holster, the belt just rides up, so that allows the legs to get out to there. They do not go back much at all. You've got an upper thigh swivel that is sort of hidden by this pocket-looking thing right here. He's got double knees that get all the way up. The feet go down that far. They go up that far. And there's some swivel at the ankle. And as far as accessories, there's the A280 CFE as a pistol, without the stock and without the extended barrel. It's a pretty cool sculpt. Looks like you have a little bit of an extended mag right here. There's the little post back here for the stock to slide onto. Apart from that, it's really just black with a hint of silver there and a little bit of silver right here. But it is a nice looking sculpt. It's a pretty cool blaster. And as far as him holding it, the fingers are like concrete. Wow, that's impressive. So yeah, okay, that goes in really well. Yeah, trigger finger right through the trigger guard, right on the trigger. And he looks pretty good holding that. Just as a pistol, that's not a bad look at all. So we know the pistol looks good in his hand. But before we put the barrel extension and the stock on, let's see how this holster works. So let me get this thing out. And boy, his hand's like concrete. Okay, no wonder this thing was so... Are you kidding me? Well, there's the side-to-side hinge. Okay, that explains it being so loose. All right, try this again. God, that's a first. Golly, hands like concrete and stupid loose. Yeah, look at that thing. No wonder it's so loose. All right, back to this holster. All right, let's see what that looks like. So there's a hole in the bottom for the barrel to go through, and that looks very good in the holster, which if you have the original, you know how it looks. But just for the sake of the video, this does look really good holstered, and yeah, pretty good fit. So yeah, I like it. All right, now let's carefully put this back in his hand. The fingers are starting to loosen up a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I got to be careful with that wrist. What I should do is just do a head swap with the other one, because the other one's nice and tight, but that doesn't surprise me. That's like to be expected now. Yeah, quality control is just out the window. And there's the barrel extension that has the scope on it to turn this into a sniper rifle. This is a great looking sculpt. I mean, you have some great detail there, great detail in here. Silver and black paint looks very clean throughout. Yeah, this is pretty neat. I like this. I mean, it's just like the other one, but I still like it. And there's the stock that'll fit on the back of the pistol. It's cool, just like the other one we had. It's black and silver, pretty cool sculpt. There's the hole for it to, to hook in back here. And of course, the barrel extension has a big hole there, so it'll fit on the barrel, the end of the barrel. But that's what that looks like. So I'm going to put this in the sniper configuration with the pistol still in his hand. I mean, why not? So there's the extended barrel for the front that just snaps in there. And then the stock will just fit on the back like that. So this is kind of loose right here. This just barely sits on there. And the elbows are pretty poor. They just go just to 90. There's no butterfly joint. There's no vertical hinge on the right hand. It's only side to side. So there is no way to get this up to his face and have him aiming down the scope. It just doesn't work. But, you can have it low. Stretch the fingers out on the left hand a little bit. Drop, stand by. So you can have it low and just have him firing low like that, it's not bad. Oh, boy, that got bent. Wow, just from handling. Ooh, those are flexy. Okay, keep that in mind. Those may snap off if you're not careful. Those really got deformed. Anyway, back to the rifle. So you can have this firing low. There's no way to get it up to his face to have him firing, in a sniper configuration. But something else that happens, it gets bowed right here really bad. There's no way to get this out and have it look natural. but that really gets warped. And if you see over time, see that little pin is now going this way. It's just warped. Yeah, that's what's going on here. It's really just jacking the whole stock back here sideways. So I may just keep him with the pistol in his hand. This really looks kind of funny. I mean, from the side, it doesn't look bad. From the front, if you have him looking where he's aiming, not terrible, but that really does get deformed right there. And as far as having him just at a ready stance, yeah, that does okay. I mean, the lack of a vertical hinge on the right, yeah, that doesn't help. But that scope of the stock, I mean, really gets bent. Yeah, but that's not a bad look, though. But these get bent. Even just handling this thing. Okay. Yeah, that's some really soft plastic up here. And there he is on the shelf next to the updated Jin. And then I have the original Cassian and Jin back there in the back. So he looks good, you know, next to the updated Jin. Of course, we have the updated Cassian, which I think looks really good. And of course, Bodhi. And cheer it with the updated face. This is where Baze is going to live whenever he arrives. But I must say, he does look good on the shelf there with that face. I mean, that face looks fantastic. Such a good-looking crew. I mean, Rogue One is one of my favorite movies, and I'm pretty happy with this. So yeah, it's a pretty good-looking figure, I think, overall. I mean, yes, from the neck down, it's exactly like the other one, but this updated face, I think it's totally worth it, especially if you're a fan of Rogue One. This face looks fantastic. I mean, the eyes and the nose and the mouth, skin tone, hair, the scruff, the little goatee. I mean, it looks great. I think they did a great job, and I am totally happy with this face. The rifle, cool rifle. Can't pose him worth a flip with it, but it's a cool looking rifle. There's that scope getting cocked sideways, or the stock, I mean, getting cocked sideways. Cool rifle. I don't know if I'm going to leave him like this or not, because this does deform over time. As you saw on the other one, that little peg just gets, you know. But it's not bad. I mean, even having him like this, it's actually not a bad look. You know, it's very plain from the waist down, just tan pants. Cool looking boots though. But I am still pretty happy with this figure. But please comment below. I want to hear from you guys and let me know what you think of this updated Cassian. And if you like videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I would certainly appreciate it. And I just thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.